Hello, and how you doing? It's the Doctor of Properties, and I hope you're well today. So today I'll be talking about a very interesting topic. It is very intricate also because it affects the way people buy or invest in real estate. So it is about allocation. So how long is too long for allocation? So some people buy land and they say, oh, I've not been given my land, I've not been shown my land. This is this 8 months, now this is 1 year, this is 1.5 years, this is almost 2 years. I know sometimes you remember a certain company was dragged for not allocating for how many years again? I think it was more than 5 years or thereabout, and it caused a major stir in the market. I think that has been resolved, and all parties have been settled. So how long is too long for allocation? All right, so for starters, I will say that anything from instant allocation, which means the time you buy it till 1 month, okay, or about 4 months gap, or 6 months. So the reason why most companies will not allocate, there are 3 reasons I know. Number 1 is that the company has not sold enough plots, to employ the services of a surveyor. Now, to hire a surveyor is not easy. It doesn't come very, very easy. Right, the company pays for this service. So if there are maybe fewer subscribers to that particular estate at that given time, all right, the company actually wants to employ a method where there will be a lot of subscribers, so that once they pay for everything, they know that okay, majority of our subscribers have been allotted and been given their own plots in this particular estate. So that's number 1. Number 2 is that the land might have a dispute on it. Might have a legal dispute on it. All right, so is it that there's a clash with the family where they bought it from and the company, or is it that most times this family says, oh, the family that sold to you is not the rightful owner, you didn't buy through the right channel and stuff like that. So once there's a dispute on the land, the company cannot go ahead and allocate that land to you. Most times you have heard of cases where people were going to site and they were attacked by hoodlums, by area boys and stuff like that. That is because they know that this land they are going to actually has a case on it, and why would the company go ahead and say, you have been given your portion of land in this place? So it infuriates them. And the third reason why I think that most companies will not allocate on time is if there is a title issue on it, e.g., if the land is committed. So if the land is committed, the company will not want to allocate on it. The company will want to ratify, ensure that the papers, the due process is done, and they, get the right title for that property before they cannot allocate it to you. Because if they allocate that property to you tomorrow and the government comes for it, it's another big chaos for them. All right. So, like I said before, the right time to get allocated. Most times, I've seen companies that do instant allocation. Immediately you buy, within 24 hours they allocate you. Some companies do it 4 months, every 4 months. Some companies do it every 6 months. And some that I know do it actually 6 times in a year, right? So everything depends on the resources and everything depends on the capacity of the company at that particular time. So I would say in all honesty and sincerity that the best time and the best period for you to get allocated, because you have bought the land, and what makes you a proud owner of the land is that you can go to your land anytime and say, this is where my land starts and this is where it ends, and you can really begin to fence it or begin to farm on it. Begin to do some things on your land to show that you are taking possession of that property. All right. So I would say the fair period is anything from 1 to 6 months. Anything from 1 to 6 months you should be allocated. And if after 6 months you have not been allocated, the company should issue out a communique or a statement saying the reasons why your land has not been allocated to you. So our Doctor of Properties here, we ensure that when you buy the properties within the space of 1 to 3 months, you get allocated. In highest cases, we have already done 1 to 6 months, but the majority of our clients always get allocated, and they have started using their properties for reasons best known to them. So I hope you found this helpful. So till I come your way next time, I remain the Doctor of Properties. See you on the investment side of life. Bye-bye.